You're in the wrong place.
I like how we start out with you saying that live. Welcome to the D's and D's. I am your humble DM, Snow Song Wolf. I'm here today with D-Pad Paladin, Tornado Rex, Angry Onion, and Bomi. How's it going, guys?
Splendid.
I cast
I have no idea
Robber
what
of
I'm
the
doing here.
Rich.
I have coffee and whiskey in front of me.
Sounds like a great day. So, I'm looking at the stream, and of course it's delayed, so I'm going nuts thinking I'm frozen. So, let's start with an introduction of our characters for this evening. We will be playing some 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. So, since you're the first one I look at, D-Pad Paladin, tell me about yourself.
Hi, I am Nytherian Alvunar. I'm a half-elf paladin, and I am here to get my ass beat.
That's par for the course for a paladin. Tornado Rex, what do you have for us?
Yeah, so I'm Tornado Rex. I'm a Wood Elf Ranger, and I kind of a bounty hunter, but
Dodge.
I'm gonna dodge that remark. What? So yeah, I just work job to job, do my thing, live out in the woods. It's a good time.
Should probably make sure people can actually hear you. But yeah, they should be able to, based on what I'm seeing here. All right, Angry Onion, who do you bring to the table?
Well, hello there. I am a human bard. I am looking for the next best story to tell. And I can't do it unless I'm out adventuring, because that's where the best stories are.
Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh.
I should have switched the video feeds around because I have to look this way to see them, and it looks like I'm looking away from them, ignoring them. Bomi, what do you have for us? And am I saying that right?
Yep, you're spot on, man.
You say blow me?
Blow me. Yep.
The timing on that couldn't have been...
I am a dragonborn monk. I like long walks on the beach and holding hands, and I'm just trying to find somebody who will accept me for me.
Alrighty. Let's meet our eligible bachelor. No, alright. So,
Bachelor, that's
piggyback
right?
What sex? You say male or female?
Yes.
I
See all of
identify
the above?
as an attack helicopter. Attack helicopter dragonborn.
Well,
This
I
is
just
obsession.
want to lay down some ground rules, because in my backstory or in my personality traits, I am a hopeless romantic, and I am looking for that special someone. I just want to make sure nothing happens later on, right off the bat. That's all I'm asking about.
The whole thing about this is to keep an open mind, I believe. But I am male, and I am a dragon.
Okay, sorry
And
about that.
and I mean, you want to play with a scaly dick? Be my guest.
Skadoosh.
I mean, I know a thing or two about reptiles, and that's that they tend to have a thing or two, but just remember, if you're going to get involved with that, wrap your tool.
There is a thing or two.
What's in your pants? Vengeance.
Man, I have 50 feet of rope in my pack that I'm about to use to make a noose.
I have someone that can help
You
you
don't
with
need
that.
that much.
All right, so we are starting off in Waterdeep. The four of you have traveled to the City of Splendors looking for employment with the famous or infamous or just place you've heard of, Acquisitions Incorporated. Now, before we started, I gave you all some little tidbits, some gossip that you've heard around the town. Did you want some time to talk amongst yourselves first?
Ooh,
Or are we going to jump
shit.
right into the business meeting?
I'm gonna take a second to recall what was spoken to me, or what I remember. Here we are.
I am overly proud of how I set up this window. I need to reverse this because I'm looking the wrong direction.
Ooh.
Well, I'm curious. Has any of you guys heard about the green dragon that was spotted flying over the Sea of Swords?
Can't say I have. I'm curious, though.
I'm more concerned about the towering forms and black cloaks that have been seen around the city of the dead at night.
I was wondering if anyone else saw those towering forms.
How
In
tall
black
are
cloaks.
they?
Well, we don't. They were seen from afar, but a number of witnesses swear that those cloaks and deep hoods concealed skeletal forms. So they may be of the undead nature.
Necromancer?
That sounds evil.
Well,
I don't like evil.
I don't recall any undead being good. Though if there is one, I'd love to know about them and meet them. I might write a song about that.
Piqued my interest, sir.
I hope our stream is going all right here. All right, so are you ready to travel to your business meeting?
Are you guys ready to travel to our business meeting? I'm ready to travel to our business meeting.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I think so.
Yeah, why not?
All right, I have too many damn windows here. Your inquiries into internships and franchise opportunities at Acquisitions Incorporated have gone even better than you'd hoped. Ridiculous rumors talk about how prospective interns of ACK Inc. aren't always treated with respect, dignity, or care. Even more ridiculous tales of interns dying at alarming rates are told throughout the city. Thankfully, you don't believe a word of that. So far, everyone at head office has treated you with kindness and even a bit of deference. You were shown into this elegant conference room, given fine food and drink, and asked to wait to speak with none other than Omen Dran, founder and CEO of this august organization.
High turnover rate. Jonestown type welcome. And this Omen Dran fella, he seems to be in favor of beneficial changes sweeping across the city.
One would
At least,
suspect.
I can easily work on it. All right, it is not long before the door to the conference rooms opens and an intense-looking half-elf in plate armor enters. He wears a holy symbol of Timora, the goddess of fortune, around his neck. It is Omen Dran. With no introduction, the CEO of Acquisitions Incorporated speaks. Thank you for answering my call so quickly. When the earthquake struck the city 2 days ago, damage was limited, but a sinkhole opened up in a fissure. And I need to move that window. In a fissure beneath an abandoned warehouse in the dock ward. 2 city watchguards entered the fissure to investigate, but never came out. They're now feared dead, and the city watch has asked me to take over the investigation. But my schedule is complicated at the moment, so I'm delegating that job to you. As an experienced adventuring group, I have no doubt that you can handle the task. Before you have any chance to respond, Omen drops a hefty bag of coins on the table. The pay is 500 gold dragons for the group, with a 20% commission going to Acquisitions Incorporated as the broker. Go to the warehouse next to Jolly's Lamp Emporium down by the docks. Tell the city watch guard station there that I sent you. Explore the fissure, learn the fate of the guards who went missing, and then come back to me with the signed city watch papers confirming your completed work. Then, without another word, Omen Dran turns and leaves the room.
Well, he's a chatty fellow.
I like him.
Nice guy. Yeah.
I like his armor.
So you are
Well,
He didn't have
currently
much of a neck.
you are
that
still
was quite
seated
a
in
task.
this conference room. What would you like to do?
Well, that seems like quite the task that Ormondron has put upon us. What say you?
I say we check our supplies and maybe head out and get some information from the guards.
I was thinking the same thing. We should definitely speak with the guards.
Watch the money.
I'm
All right,
just
so
kind
you
of
head
chilling
out?
in a corner.
Yeah, we'll
Yes,
head out.
we'll definitely head out.
All right. So as you make your way out of the office, a puff of smoke erupts out of nowhere. As the haze disperses, a handsome figure steps forward. I hit the wrong. There we go. So you recognize this figure as Jim Darkmagic of the New Hampshire Dark Magics. Except he's wearing a set of glasses that he apparently thinks is an effective disguise, and he bows before you, right next to a framed portrait of himself on the wall. I am no one you know, he says, but I couldn't help but notice you seem a little flustered. I believe Omen just offered you work, and I also have a feeling you might not be the adventurers he thinks you are. Jim looks around to make sure no one else is listening in, then he leans forward to deliver a conspiratorial whisper. You want my advice? Do the job. If you can pull it off, Omen will be so impressed that you'll have a leg up on everyone else trying to gain a footing within the company. You've heard the phrase opportunity knocks? Well, opportunity is heading right at your door with a battering ram. Stand in that doorway, friends. Let opportunity smash its way in.
Okay, Jim Darkmagic plus spectacles.
I don't know who you're speaking of. I am Dim Jark Magic.
Hey, I think that guy with the glasses is the guy in the picture. Can I roll perception or something on that?
Go ahead. Yeah, that'll be slash perception. If I'm not mistaken.
Alright. I didn't do shit.
It's / check and then space perception.
Whoa.
Thank you.
It's over 1. I should be able to figure it out.
Yeah, this is obviously the same person who's in the picture.
I say, I know it's you, and I take his glasses off, and I put them in my pocket.
So there's a little puff of purple smoke and a dove flies out of your pocket, and then the glasses are back on his face. And he says, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, this there's no way I could be this handsome figure on the wall behind me.
Anybody got
I don't know, good sir. Comparing your face to the portrait on the that's literally right next to you, I'm pretty sure that's you. I think you're going to tell us the truth.
So Jim, who is claiming not to be Jim, says, "Hey, look over there," points down the hallway, and then when you look back, it's even if you don't look away, the portrait has changed. And now the figure in the portrait has a much longer goatee, but otherwise is unchanged. Those of you who
Nice
would like
try.
can do an Arcana check.
Gross.
Yeah, I'll do an Arcana check as well, if that's all right.
Go for it.
Whoops.
Arcana does not have an H in it.
I realized that. I didn't.
Cool.
I was like, wait, what did I just do?
Yeah.
I rolled a 20 up in this bitch.
These dice are cursed, man.
Did I do that right? Yeah, I did.
So, Nitherian and Bomi, you're not really sure what happened, Tornado Rex and Angry Onion. Yeah, this is a minor illusion that he cast on the picture.
Yeah, it's just not a big fucking deal.
Bravely bold, dark magic loves to cast illusions.
I don't know what kind of games you're trying to play here, sir, but if you don't tell us who you truly are, it's going to get ugly in here.
I told you, my name is John Dim Science.
You're a
Okay,
terrible
look.
liar, sir.
Okay, look, I don't have any tickets left to my next show, but maybe this will help you. And he will hand one of you a spell scroll of Jim's magic missile.
I ain't touching that shit.
Jim's magic missile.
Tornado Rex, you appear to have muted yourself. There we go.
Yeah, I'm jumping in and out with you.
Okay. Is anyone going to take the scroll? This is a regular scroll as anyone so inclined would use to cast a spell.
I'll take the scroll.
Hold on. I don't know what kind of bribe this is, but I don't appreciate your theatrics, sir.
Bribed? This isn't a bribe. This is just and in a puff of purple smoke, he vanishes. And so does the portrait on the wall. But the goatee still lingers behind, floating in the air.
What the deuce?
I wanted to like pet the goatee, like. with my
Road
finger,
Roller,
like-
you can add to your inventory a scroll of Jim's magic missile. You should be able to locate this in D&D Beyond.
All right.
And someone just dropped.
Let's see.
Bowie.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bomi.
That's all right.
There,
There he
Hello,
is.
there he is.
Equipment.
Yep, lost audio there for a second to jump out and back in. Yeah.
Manage equipment.
Well, I don't know what that was all about, but I think we should focus on the mission at hand and continue to find the guards to speak to them.
Yeah, you didn't say we got to do the job.
See, just for clarification here, since I lost audio, did anybody grab Jim's scroll? Anybody
I
grab
did.
Jim's missile? Okay.
You're saying that
Okay.
I'm not actually seeing Jim's scroll in the item search.
It's Jim's magic missile.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
No results found.
It's in your pocket.
Here, I will paste a link in chat, although I don't think you can actually add it from there.
Jim's magic missile. Okay.
Or, for that matter, I should be able to add it to your character for you.
Dodge.
You are the one whose name I can't pronounce. All right.
Vandir Hanjiku Sulfodosia.
And neither can you.
Par.
Got it.
It's par for the course for Mr. Angry Onion.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think your last character's name was pronounced Gugaflugumfachafshamaba.
Correct.
I knew it.
Oh, I might know what happened here. Edit character.
What happened?
Home.
Dodge.
No, you've.
What level is
Looks
this?
like you've got all the content turned on.
Is it level 1 spell? Spell
Yeah.
scroll. You can add a spell scroll level 1, right? Well, here, I'll add that and see what happens. And I don't. Oh, yep, here it is.
That must be it. Admittedly, I haven't dealt with adding a spell scroll on here before.
How dare you?
It's a good thing that's the first thing we did.
Jim's
Yeah, better
magic
to learn it today
missile.
than later.
Yeah, I just rolled 2 nat 20s in a row. What do I get?
There we go.
Excited.
Yes.
You get a song from Angry Onion.
I would be sad because you just wasted the shit out of those.
Well, see, no, they're my real dice, which we can't use because. I have them just so I can feel like I'm really playing Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, so you guys are heading out then to make your way towards the dock ward, or did you want to
Yes.
stock up on equipment first?
Let's see.
It's a resounding maybe.
Do we have any healing potions? Can we afford any healing potions? I hear they're expensive.
I do have an
sword.
alchemy kit. Alchemist supplies.
So as you're making your way out of Acquisitions Incorporated, the receptionist flags you down. He takes a moment away from pruning his nails and says, "Oh, hi, fellas. Listen, Omen wanted me to let you know that the special item you requested will be waiting for you when you get to the fissure. Okay, thanks, bye." And then he goes back to filing his nails.
What special item?
Splendid.
The hell is going on in this place?
The receptionist doesn't
That's
look
not
up.
to
He
ask
just
those questions.
says, "I didn't have that information, just that it would be waiting for you."
Fair enough.
Alrighty. Onward.
On our way then,
You
I
know if it was
suppose.
breathing.
Dun 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 dun.
All right, so between the four of you, what you realize is none of you actually know the way to Jolly's Lamp Emporium.
Excuse me, receptionist. Could you please tell us the way to the Emporium?
You are outside the building currently.
I yell it really loud.
Perhaps we should ask a saucy wench that is nearby.
Saucy.
So you do know the general location of the dock ward. Otherwise,
Well,
you could try to stop and ask for directions.
I'd say heading to the dock ward's a good first start and probably locate it from there.
All right.
Agreed.
Everyone in agreement?
Yeah, we're just doing some recon at this point.
Dodge.
And dodge.
Hey, that's Rex's line. All right, so the party makes its way to
Probably
the
plenty
dock
of time.
ward. So you're wandering around the dock ward a bit. This is the shadier part of town. You're keeping your purse strings kind of tied tight. You're keeping all your belongings within easy reach, double checking every now and then to make sure that you've still got your cards and whatnot on you. You know, those calling cards are very important when someone comes to call. I think that's how that works. So eventually, you come upon a ramshackle stall set up along the street. It bears a sign that reads "Maps and Potions," and potions is spelled wrong. Working the stall is a filthy but cheerful gnome urchin. Several pieces of parchment are on display at the stall with 6 small ceramic pots next to them.
6?
6.
Wow.
Okay.
I think we should go ask this young, skeevy little scumbag the directions.
Yeah, that's
Now the
racist.
gnome looks up and he waves enthusiastically in your direction. He says, "Come, friends!"
Friends? Do you know us, sir?
Well, everyone is a friend to Jer. What is it I can do for you today?
We'll see about that. What's in these jars?
Oh, these are healing potions.
Oh, healing potions, eh? And just how much coin are you looking for?
The healing potions are 10 gold each.
Do you happen to have the nutrition facts available as said potions?
They heal. I wouldn't
But
skip
yeah, what about
lunch
the
for
carb?
lunch.
What about the carbs?
I wouldn't skip lunch for one.
Ah, got it. Got it. No protein.
Nope.
Since I
10
noticed you were
gold
looking
for-
around a lot, could I interest you in a map? 1 gold.
A map, say.
A map for 1 gold. I mean,
Hey, let me see it real quick.
yeah, can we look at the map, make sure? I mean, well, we won't know if it's accurate or not, but could be better than nothing.
Oh no, you have to buy the map first. It'd be too easy to look at it and memorize it. Jerry wasn't born yesterday. Maybe the day before.
A useful map for 1 gold. This map wouldn't happen to be cursed, would it?
Heavens no, Jerry sells no curses.
Hmm.
Can I do an Arcana check on the map?
You can. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
It's kind of a steep price for a parchment.
All right, so you are unable to detect anything about the map, and it's folded up in sealed state. It seems to you like it's entirely possible it could have runes or some sort of spell on it, but you're just not sure.
Is there other maps in the shop?
Oh, of course, Jer has many maps.
Well, before we even consider purchasing this map, do you mind if I inspect it? Seems a little odd that you'd be offering us a map when you first meet us.
Well, Jer saw you looking around hither and fro. Clearly, you seem to need directions. If you have no need of a map, Jer will not sell you a map.
So while he's talking to D Paladin, can I try and sneak and find another map?
So you want to basically
Well-
want to try and do a lift, get a map while he's otherwise engaged talking to Paladin?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Are we stealing now?
Hmm.
We're not stealing. We're just thinking about stealing.
So this parchment here, it's kind of a high price for just a piece of paper. I mean, I'm sure a lot of shops have maps. Well, why is it so expensive?
1 moment while I take care of his roll here. So that, let's see your senses.
I see Mr. Hubba
Check this.
Gubba here thinks the same way I do.
Yeah, no, you managed to secure one of these parchments, and you managed to tuck it back behind your back and stuff it kind of down your belt without him noticing.
I'm gonna kind of sneak out of the little shop area and
Do I
Yeah,
notice
this-
the
out.
This is like one of
Do
those
I
little
notice the
pop-up
theft?
shops in the mall. This is just like a table set up on the street. There's no actual shop to leave.
Is there like a
Oh,
corner or
kiosk.
something I can go behind quick?
Yeah,
Do I notice the theft?
yeah. Make me a stealth check, and it's a little bit noisy and busy down here, so you can go ahead and make that with. Since you're just trying to get away from him, I'll let you make that with advantage.
How do I roll with advantage?
That is a great question. My guess is there's a built-in way. Okay, you lied to me.
You lied to me.
So at the end of the command, assuming this is talking about Avray, yes. At the end of the command, you add ADV for advantage. It's stealth space ADV.
Oh, gotcha.
Dumbass.
You're
Yeah.
Gosh. I don't even know
That didn't
how to
even
roll.
what.
Um,
There you go.
all right, so he seemed particularly sharp looking around at this point, but he did not notice you. His abnormally for the moment keen gaze was looking completely the wrong direction as you slip around the corner.
Okay, but did I notice the theft?
Wait, there's corn here?
I already know you're going to hate me later, so I'm going to let that go. So, did you notice the theft?
Why is corn a trigger?
Paladin, go ahead and roll a... this is a perception check.
Nope.
Nope, you did not notice that he did that. Go ahead and roll another perception to see if you noticed him slip away. You did not. So yeah, you are not aware that Rex is gone. And now,
Fair
going
enough.
way back, Onion, what was it you were asking him?
I was asking him why a parchment of paper was so expensive.
It's not just a parchment; it's a map of the Darkwood, a map of the upper streets, a guide map of the walking statues. I have maps.
So usually when maps are made, they tend to be a lot because a lot of people would like maps. Why is
Jer
your
makes
map?
the maps himself. He cuts out the middleman. He passes the savings directly on to you, the customer. I don't know why I have a Cockney accent now.
I just don't justify spending an entire gold on a piece of paper that was drawn. Now, maybe if there was some I'm sorry. One second. Please don't be rude.
Okay, Karen.
So,
if your name is Karen, I apologize.
so
Maybe
if there's some special runes on it or something, I can understand. It's really drawn the red flag for me that it's a goal. Do you know what I'm saying here?
Can we look at other maps to compare prices? Like he says,
I
he has
mean,
other maps, so
maybe if you can drop the price a little bit, we'll consider it. But I just cannot let go of a gold for this piece of paper, especially if it's sealed up. I don't know what's in it. It could be nothing in it.
Bomi, go ahead and make just a... This would just be an intelligence check.
that's right. That was not a good idea.
Can I look at the map, see if
Take the
check
map
it
out.
out?
Yeah, so you open up the map and have a look at it, and it is a very crudely drawn map, but it is indeed a map. Go ahead and make for me, let's call it a survival check.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, you're not really sure. You're not sure if whether or not this map matches up to the streets you've already wandered down. You've kind of gotten a little bit dizzy as you were wandering around trying to find the lamp emporium.
Although trying to yell into the building, the Acquisitions Incorporated building. We're out of breath.
That's a ways away from here at this point.
As long as you're trying to yell to the receptionist.
So Jer's starting to look a little.
I'm most definitely not interested in your wares, and a gold for a simple piece of parchment with a crudely drawn map. I'm not interested. Do you have any other wares that you might perchance have?
So let me have a look at what he might have on hand here.
Can I try and sneak the map back to where I grabbed it from?
Sure. So you would first need to come back. If you want to do that without being noticed, that would be a stealth roll. Otherwise, you can just walk up. And then it would be another sleight of hand to return the map.
Okay, I'll just walk up and then do the slide.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll. And I will give you... the roll is normal for you. He will be at disadvantage because he's not having the best of days right now dealing with the rest of your cohorts.
That makes sense.
Man, you need to learn to
All
spell.
right.
I'm gonna start
I'm not
tuning
even
my-
sure why I'm rolling. There's no possible way he can beat that. Yeah, you
Tuning my
sneak the map
violin.
back into the pile of maps. He does not appear to notice.
Rex, where have you been?
Well, I thought I heard something over there. Let's get out of here, guys. I don't think this map's worth it.
Hmm.
I don't trust these
I
potions
agree
either.
with this shady bastard. Let's continue on. This gnome has nothing of importance.
All right. Well, he does. He does say, "Well, I can tell you're only interested in the exceptionally rare." And he pulls up a glass jar very carefully and sets it on top of the table with the utmost care, which seems
It's
to
a
be more
penis.
because he's worried about the table falling over than about the glass jar. And he just lets the jar speak for itself. And what you see is a glass jar containing a yellowish viscous liquid, and it has a label on it that reads Griffin grease.
Dude needs to drink more water.
Grace.
Do any of us know anything about Griffin grease?
Let's see here. You
Um,
can make...
Anya and Shirley, you've
call
heard
that-
some tales.
I can't say I know anything about some Griffin grease.
Let's make that a nature roll, and if you have alchemist supplies, you can add your +2 proficiency to it.
Oh, I do. So, all right, I'll do a nature roll.
All right, yeah.
Oops.
Jesus Christ.
Nytherian, you are amazed that you could find such a rare antiquity that you've never heard of. Road Roller, you're pretty sure Griffin grease is literally just that. It is grease from griffin fat. And Bomi with a... I thought someone... Yeah, there we are.
I'm in awe.
Bomi, you also think this is just grease from griffin fat. Rex, with a 23, you know that griffin grease is a slang term for just regular rendered fat that has gone off and is past its sell-by date. This is, quite simply put, trash that he is trying to repurpose as something that a gullible person might buy.
Can I walk over to the Griffin grease, open it up, and dump it on his head?
Oh God.
Oh man.
That is gonna be some rancid shit.
He like tries to dump it on his head. It just slowly comes down. Just don't move.
Okay, so this...
Start shaking it.
Roll me just a d20 at a +2.
How the hell do I just roll a d20 on here?
Same way you do in Telegram. Roll d20.
Then just do +2?
Yep.
That did not
I
work.
vote that once we get the grease
roll,
on
not check.
Could you type
Oh.
check, you retard?
You're a face.
once we get the grease on him, we should try to slip and slide him.
All right, he sees you reaching for this, but you manage to get the jar away before he can get his hands around it. You open it up and turn the jar over his head, and the griffin grease that's in there shakes around a little bit, but it is otherwise congealed. It doesn't come out.
Hold, Ranger. What are you
Oh.
trying to do here?
And at this point, wide-eyed, he is going to take off running.
Well,
I see we
that
did
about
short.
ends that.
Guess we can afford those maps now.
Although, I'm definitely not trusting these potions now. If he just tried to sell us a big jar of.
Can we take a peek around the table under it, see if there's anything of value?
Sure. So there are the 6 pots that he told you were healing potions. Let's see here. The other item that you will find. So there is a gnome-crafted lamp that seems to have a mechanical canary inside, but you get the feeling that it's probably broken. It's got springs sticking out, and there's a gear that looks like it's been broken off.
Hold now. What are the lot of you doing? We're not criminals.
You're right, we're not. I'm going to take the lamp.
Okay. So you can... Basically, you just need to note that one down. It's a trinket, so there's no actual item for it in the game. Alright, did you want to inspect anything else?
I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Alright. So you continue your search then for the Lamp Emporium?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we see anybody else of interest that could potentially tell us where to locate the Emporium?
Go ahead and make a survival check for me.
Jesus.
Okay. What the
Whoa.
fuck?
Well then.
So as we're walking away, I want to kind of hang back a little and just kind of keep an eye on the stall and see if the little gnome comes back. See if
Okay.
he grabs anything.
Well, yeah, you hang back a little bit. You keep the group in sight, but as Nytherian gets further and further away, he rounds a corner looking for someone to speak to and runs right into Jer again, who again takes off down the alleyway.
Jared, wait!
He skids to a stop and turns around to face you, and you can't really make out the expression on his face.
Mind not my friends, good sir. I'm simply here to converse with you and ask for your assistance.
Make a persuasion check.
What the fuck? These fucking dice are cursed.
Dude, so you get for rolling those nat 20s.
God, this guy has no bonuses to anything. All right. Yeah, he kind of takes a couple of steps back and says, "Jer, I'm in trouble."
I'm sorry, you broke up there. What do you say?
He says, "Jer, not want trouble."
I am not here to bring you trouble. I apologize, friend. I'm simply here to ask for your assistance. We're a band looking for the map Emporium. Perhaps you could tell us more about this location, or at least where to find it?
Did you mention the place you're looking for?
I just did, yes.
Okay, sorry. I got distracted by Bomi making a check.
My bad. I was curious.
All right, so yeah, he thinks for a moment, and he thinks, and he says, "Yes, Jer believes Jer knows of this place. Jer can lead you to it."
I would very
Go
much
ahead.
appreciate that.
All right, so yeah, he will basically wait for the rest of the group to catch up with you. and he will then begin to lead you down the alleyways. And I would like to find my spot because I lost it. And he says, normally, for leading people, Jer would charge a gold, but Jer just wants to be rid of you, so Jer will do it for free.
Thank you, sir.
And I will say, Rex, you have been the most suspicious of him. Go ahead and make an insight check.
All right.
Okay, yeah. He appears to be truthful.
All right.
Lead
All
on,
right, so
Jer.
as he leads you down through the back alleyways and the side streets, you keep passing kind of rough and tumble looking figures. The presence of the city watch becomes thinner and thinner. Let's see here.
Hey, can I, while we're walking, kind of walk up and whisper to him, ask him what this lamp is?
So
You just stole the lamp from him.
before
You
you
could ask him
get
what
the chance to do that, you round into an alleyway and Jer kind of stops and you see kind of the hairs on the back of his neck stick up. And there is a figure standing in the alleyway, its luminous eyes glowing beneath a dark hood. As the hood is pulled away to reveal a skeletal face, the figure unexpectedly speaks, "Your money or your life."
Oh, hi, Mark.
Wait, what did he say?
Your money or your life.
I'm gonna take out my bow and get an arrow ready.
Excuse me, sir. Did you just threaten the life of...
So,
Are you threatening me, Jedi?
well, yes. I need to figure out how to get to there. My encounters. There we are.
Are we gonna roll for initiative in a minute here?
Yes.
Is he armed? Like, is he ready to attack us without any kind of like?
Well, I'm
you
gonna
kick our
ready
ass?
a crossbow.
I'm gonna go make another drink and stuff before we jump into the fight. While you're ready and stuff.
Is this in game or out of game?
I think he's going to get a real drink in the real game.
Yeah.
In the real.
Yeah, giant skeleton threatens our life.
How big are we talking?
Rex
How
is gonna
big's
go
the
get a
skeleton?
drink.
There we go. Okay. All right. So, were we taking a short break there, or did we want to jump into initiative?
You can jump in initiative.
All
As
right.
soon as Chris gets back.
Alrighty. So, shall we take a short break and resume once he gets back?
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, I
take
guess
a
short
break.
break's fine. I mean, it's probably not going to be long, but I guess short break's fine.
We can just wait then. Go ahead and those of you here roll initiative.
Is it slash initiative?
I believe it's slash initiative.
Oh, come on.
I'll be right
Or
back.
not.
Right. Okay, yeah, no, it's not.
Try check initiative.
There we go.
There we are.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm a little out of tune here. You're gonna have to go ahead of me.
3's a 12.
I can't play Words of Inspiration on an untuned instrument.
Bomi still here?
Yeah. Blow me so hard.
He's somewhere.
I wonder if he went to grab something too.
You probably did. That's fine.
Blow you away.
If you come in this room, we're gonna blow you
Da-na-na.
away. Oh, and of course, we need the battle music.
That was my best impersonation of Final Fantasy VII battle music. Da na 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 na. Gross. Gross. Ah! Man, what kind of drink is he pouring himself? I want one if it's taking this long.
Can you guys hear the music?
Nope. Bye, Bomi.
I can.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Can I?
Can you?
Well, I mean, I'm
What am
not
I-
listening in on the. I'm not on the stream, so I can't hear shit.
I thought I had it set up so it would come through Discord, but now that I think about it, I don't think I did that right. So we determined it was /check initiative.
Or just check any.
Or that.
Cool.
18, so now we're just waiting on Rex.
Who dodges.
I'm gearing up some dragon breath.
Money or your life.
Money of your life. How about some halitosis, motherfucker?
Just- Money or your life. Oh, sorry. That's reflux.
I'm a silver dragonborn, so it's gonna be cold.
I got the COVID.
Before I attack, I yell 6 feet, motherfucker.
You still vaping, Bomi?
Oh yeah.
Jesus, what is he doing?
And
You said, man, it must be one
interestingly
hell of a
enough,
drink.
I'm still using the Listerine fluid that I've been putting together for the last couple of years, so it is cold.
Nice.
I don't know quite what's going on with the stream. According to OBS, our fortunes have not improved. I'm dropping about 25% of frames. Hey, there he is. Maybe. I saw his shoulder and then nothing.
I see it, man.
I'm gonna just make him go to initiative 1 for this.
Must be like, seriously, he must be mixing some hell of a damn good drink, and I want some.
Well, he had
Be
turned
back in
off
like
the
5.
webcam, now he turned it back on, but then he walked away again.
Could be the kid. Kids fuck everything up.
That's why he wanted to start at 9, though, so he could take care of the kid first.
Oh yeah, but they wake up. My daughter routinely wakes me up at 2:30 or 3, like multiple times a week. I don't know why it's always 2:30 or 3.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Took you long enough. Roll initiative.
Oh, fuck yeah,
Must be
boss.
some massive drink there.
It's /check and then INI or initiative.
Wow.
That's okay. I got a 5. I was out of tune. I had to tune my instrument. I can't play songs of enlightenment.
All right, so this is going to be important. What is your marching order for this?
I'll be in the back.
Me. D-pad, Nitharian's in front.
We got Monk. What are you?
Well, we were walking down a dark alley, so like we have to be like in line. So I'm in front.
Yeah, I guess I'll be either last or second to last.
That puts Bomi second.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
How wide is the alley?
It's about a 10-foot alley.
Okay,
All right.
so we can go 2 by 2.
So the first thing that happens is 4 bandits run around the corner from behind you and attack. So, the first bandit is going to swing his scimitar at Angry Onion, and I really should have put character names up here.
Scimitar at Mr. Van Deer.
And it looks like he's going to catch nothing but brick. Does an 11 hit your AC?
That's a good question. That's a very good question, and it is a no.
All right. The second one is then going to take a swing at you. An 18.
That hits.
Ooh.
Alright, so that is a d6, I believe. Indeed. So take 5 slashing damage.
All right.
The bard's dead.
I'm not dead.
Alright, the third one is going to line up a crossbow shot on you. And
Jesus.
that is a miss.
All right.
The
What
fourth
are
one.
these guys? Fucking stormtroopers?
Who is the tallest one of the group?
Ooh,
My guess is it's going to be the Dragonborn.
I don't think it's.
Yeah, I think I came in at 6'7".
Oh yeah.
Taller than me.
Yeah, you're definitely the tallest.
Yeah, you really think I would have
Alright.
jumped it up instead of going with my natural height?
I'm 5'11", so.
He is going to aim at you, but you have 3/4 cover, which I think is a +5. Let me double check that. Three-quarters cover is a +5 bonus to your AC. This guy's being a cocky little shit.
No kidding.
Oh, and that shot goes very wide. He actually pings it off one of the oil lamps further on down. It doesn't do any damage. It's just the sound kind of resonates. Alright, and then the skeleton up front.
Ooh, I can tune with that. Ding.
The skeleton is going to take a swing at Nitharian, which you think is a little bit odd because the gnome is in front of you, but she seems to be ignoring the gnome. Alright,
Okay.
Music lover.
and does an 18 hit your AC?
My AC is 18, so no.
It does. You have to meet or exceed AC.
Oh, is it meet or exceed? Okay.
It is meet or
Dang it, I always
exceed. I just
forget.
had to look this up the other day. Alright, so that is going to be max damage, 8 piercing damage.
Jesus.
Fuck me.
Alright, Fortuna, it is your turn.
Well,
So
I think
you
I'm
are
gonna.
You are surrounded by enemies. You've got an oddly articulate skeleton in front of you, and you've got 4 bandits to the rear of you. The alleyway is wide enough that you can move around and engage any of them.
Well, I think what I'd like to try to do is, since it seems to be a narrow alleyway, and I'm curious as to what this skeleton might have to say, I think I'd like to try to do a dragon breath and just try to take out as many of the bandits as I can.
Okay, so you are going to basically move to the side, then move back towards Onion. Did you want to... You would have to stand next to him. What is the cone on your breath weapon?
15 feet.
Okay, with 15 feet, you can get all 4 of them. Go ahead and do your attack. And I believe that is slash attack, and then the name, and then breath weapon.
Yeah.
Get some. Hey, is there in the alley? Is it just straight walls, or is there like balconies or anything to like jump on?
I will get to that when it's your turn. I will decide by
Okay.
then.
That's fine.
Alright, so that is a 9. That does not hit them. Interesting. Exhale in a 15-foot cone. DC, half damage. Oh, it's... Okay, so it's not actually a roll to attack with that, but for some reason it doesn't have your save DC listed. Okay, let me pull you up then. Constitution DC 11 for half damage. Okay. So yeah, breath weapon. Yeah, I'm surprised it actually rolled. Okay. Anyway. Alright, so con. The first one makes it. The second one fails. Third one fails. And the fourth one makes it. Damage was 10. Let's see here. So that's... And that was half on a success. Half damage, yep. And no further effects. Okay. So you caught everyone with that blast, and you can tell one of the ones right near you and one of the ones in the back are barely holding onto their feet after that attack. The other two seem okay, but they're a little bit shaken. Alright, so then, Nytherian, it is your turn. You are staring down a skeleton with glowing eyes.
How far ahead is the skeleton?
Right in your face.
Hi, guys.
You are in
I'm a
melee.
I'm a skeleton.
Gentlemen, I took quite the beating there. I'm going to need your assistance, and I ready my shield.
So you're taking the defense action, I think it is?
Yes.
Or the dodge action?
Defense. So I basically get advantage and stuff or whatever I think it is.
I will look that up. Movement, actions in combat. So basically, it's the dodge action. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll has disadvantage if you see the attacker, and you can make your dex saving throws with advantage.
Yeah.
Alright, so you effectively take the dodge action. Alright, Tornado Rex. So down this alleyway, it is mostly flat wall with a couple of windows and doorways here and there. You think you might be able to make your way up to a second-story window if you were to be pretty acrobatic about it.
Do I have full vision on the skeleton right now?
So you were third back. Pretty easily. You can lean over and see them. The alleyway is wide enough that you can easily get, you can move plenty to the left or to the right in order to get a clean shot.
Alright, let's snipe that skeleton bitch in the face.
Alright, roll your attack.
Let's see.
So that'll be slash attack and then the name of your weapon.
Yep.
One off a crit. Alright, yeah,
Damn.
26 is definitely going to connect. And that is 9 damage. Alright, you nail this skeleton solidly. Let me pull up her stats. Yep, has no defense against piercing damage. So yeah, she took that full right through one of the eye sockets. It's not enough to down her, but she's also looking unsteady on her feet. Alright, Vandir Henjuko Sulfurdosina. It is your turn.
Okay.
It's easier when I can actually see the names in the list.
So
Bless you.
the four bandits that came in the back, how close are they together?
2 of them are right in your face, so they're both within 5 feet of you. They're next to each other. The next 2 are kind of back just barely around the corner. They're about 10 feet back from them.
10 feet back. Okay.
If you had a cone attack... yeah, if you had a cone attack of 15 feet or greater, that would be able to hit all 4, I will say.
Okay. Though I'm in melee range,
You are.
and the duration is instantaneous.
You're looking at a spell?
Yes. You'll have to refresh my memory on this, because otherwise I forget if I do it with disadvantage or something like that.
So, the duration is instant, but what is the action? Is it an action? Is it a bonus? Is it a...
It's an action.
So, a full round action means that the spell will happen as soon as you finish it, but it takes your full action to cast it. Now, that being said...
It is a one action. It's not a full round.
Right.
If that's any different.
It's a full action. Is
Oh, okay.
what I
So what
meant
you're
to
saying.
say.
Not a full round, but a full action.
Engage. Okay, that's funny. It doesn't have provoke listed.
Of course, you said they were 10 feet away, right?
So 2 of them are 10 feet away from the other 2. They're a total of 15 feet away from you.
Oh, crap. Could hit all 4 of them, though.
Okay, opportunity attacks. Where are you?
Why is that not...
Which spell is it that you're wanting to cast?
Thunderwave.
Let me have a look at that here. Why don't I see your spells? Probably because I'm on the wrong page for spells. Action equipment features.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, I'm not looking at you. That would be why. I was looking at Rex. There we are, spells. Alright, so, yes, I will say that you can make that without provoking. The only thing I can find about it is you provoke when you move out of their range.
Okay. All right. So then, let's see. What would that be?
Let me have a look.
So I go
Each
cast
creature in a
Thunderwave.
15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, there you go. Constitution saving throw.
It looks like it's Con 13 for your character. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. They get a plus. Fail. 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 And pass. Okay. So go ahead and roll your attack for that.
I don't even know if this works. Oh, it does. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Attacks with unarmed strike. Okay, well, no, we'll do this.
She
Roll
takes 2d8 thunder damage. That's weird.
2d8. There. Does it get any bonus? Or is it just
No, it's just 2d8 thunder damage.
okay?
Effectively, your bonus is on the save. Alright, so that's
Alright.
6 or 3.
Okay. Yep. And then anyone that was hit. Oh, on a they push 10 feet away.
On a failed save is pushed 10
take
feet away. On a
half.
successful, half as much and isn't pushed. So you throw 3 corpses backwards, and then the 4th one in the back is definitely unsteady on their feet, but they are still up and they were not pushed. They are 15 feet away from you.
So basically, I as a quick reaction, I grab my lyre. I'm like, and then just and knock them back.
We're gonna call that move power chord from now on.
And then,
All right.
and
Would
then,
you like to? So you still have a movement you can use.
yep. So, are there anyone next to me? I forget. Oh no, it's the 2 in the back that are.
There is only one of the bandits left in the back. The other 3 you dropped with that attack.
Okay.
And Bomi is standing next to you, but there are no enemies next to you.
Let's see. Who do I want to do this to? And then I'm gonna do. Let's see here. I'm gonna do Bardic Inspiration,
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw that onto Nitherian.
All right. And what can you do or say to inspire Nitherian?
Let's see. Nitherian, you can do it! Kill that fucking skeleton!
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Right, Nitherian, you have the power of rock coursing through your soul. Unfortunately, it's not your turn yet. All right, so that brings us back to Bandit D, who is having just seen this display of force come from 2 of your party members. He goes wide-eyed, drops his crossbow, which snaps as it hits the ground, and he takes off running, so he is out of the fight. The skeleton is going to essentially yell out after them, "Come back here, you cowards!" And will then take an attack against Nitherian once again with the short sword, now made with disadvantage. So I don't even have to roll the second attack on that. The skeleton takes a swing at you. It glances off your shield, and you actually manage... they were swinging low at you, so you actually step on your shield and pin the sword to the ground, pulling the skeleton down and knocking it prone.
Giggity.
Alright, Fortuna, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Jesus. Just kick him in the
Let's see.
head.
Well, I'm still at the back, but there's no. Still in the back with Vandir, but there's really no. Since the bandit ran away, probably just make a lateral move towards the prone skeleton.
Alright. You move towards the skeleton. Would you like to attack?
Why not?
You also
still,
have an injured
how
paladin
long-
standing next to you.
Let's see.
A very injured paladin.
He's fine.
So help me on this one. Did we end up with any kind of potion, anything, any healing, something I can give the paladin?
No one purchased any of the potions or otherwise procured them from Jer. And you are
Alright,
quite a ways away from the stall now. You're not even sure you'd be able to find your way back to it if push came to shove.
All right, so
In
best thing
fact,
to do would probably be
I'm
just.
gonna have everyone make a perception check.
Wait, are we out of combat?
Not yet. The
Ooh.
skeleton is still up. All right,
Very
so
good.
Rex and Nitherian, you both noticed that Jer actually took off running past the skeleton and was otherwise ignored. and has vanished down the alleyway. You no longer see
Go
Jer.
figure.
Did we see him start to run, or we just notice he's gone?
Basically, at this point, you notice he's about halfway down and has turned a corner and vanishes.
Is he within 50 feet when I notice him?
You actually did not notice him.
I totally did, I think.
I see that happening.
Roller, Bomi, Rex. Oh, I'm sorry. I gave that to the wrong person. Yes, you did see him. Yes, he is within 50 feet.
Alright, so I got a rope. I want to try and
So-
whip it at him and snag him. Like trip him.
Alright. Make a ranged attack with disadvantage.
You must be the Belmont.
So a ranged
So-
attack will be a d20 plus your dex modifier.
So I can just do an attack.
And you're
Longbow.
using an improvised weapon
no?
here, so you won't get your proficiency with that.
I'm
Okay.
playing that right now too. By the way, while he's trying to whip him.
So just roll a d20.
Yeah, d20 plus your dex modifier.
Can I do plus? Oh,
Yep.
there's plus 5. You said disadvantage?
Keep flashing back to Boondock Saints. Take
You
your
don't have to make
fucking
it with
roll.
disadvantage. I'll just have you make that roll.
Yeah.
14. See here, I would say he had half cover, so that would give him a +4, which ties his armor class. So you do manage to snag one of his feet, and he falls prone to the ground.
That was
He's
50
about-
feet, right?
He was about 40 feet down the alleyway. Alright, so Fortuna, still your turn.
Real quick, is the rope wrapped around him? So I
It
can,
isn't. It snagged his foot and tripped him, but then it came immediately undone, basically.
Perfect. Thank
It
you.
was enough to briefly ensnare him,
Okay.
like stepping on your shoelaces. Fortuna!
Yeah, I'm gonna. Skeleton's still alive, right? It's just prone on the ground.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna do a unarmed strike and see if I can finish it off.
Alright, and let me double check prone.
Disadvantage.
Only for ranged. If he's doing a melee, he has advantage.
So then do
Meleeer has advantage.
Melee
The
attacks
range-
against prone have advantage.
It makes sense.
Actually,
so
specifically,
this-
it's not even
This-
melee, it's if the attacker is within 5 feet, so a reach weapon does not get advantage.
This ain't no Dark Souls. No, there's some bosses where you can do an emote to lay on the ground, and it completely negates his like death beam.
Let me have a look at yours
So
here.
we just do a backslash attack.
Yeah, so it'd be slash attack, and I think if you just do slash attack, it'll like say, do you want to do this for 1 or this for 2? And you won't have to type the whole thing.
So,
see.
no, just to clarify, when a creature's
Okay,
prone,
that did-
their only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up. They have
Yep.
a disadvantage on attack rolls, and any attack against the prone creature has advantage as long as they're within 5 feet.
Yep. Alright, an unarmed strike, so that is a 14. You roll that again because you didn't actually make that with advantage.
Ah,
Yeah,
A
remember you
14
get advantage.
hits, but you could crit, so.
so what's the command for advantage?
Just roll the
Add
same attack
ADV.
again since you already made it once. Normally you would add ADV to the end of it. Oh, so close. So, yeah, you basically do a palm strike right to the skull, and you are now touching pavement. You have gone right through the skull, The eyes have stopped glowing.
Yeah, die, motherfucker.
All right.
Can
We
I
are
officially
out.
refer to that as a fist fuck?
You can. That is a fist skull fuck.
Excellent.
All right. So, you said we're out of combat.
Yes, indeed. All right.
I'm not feeling too well, but we kind of need our paladin to be healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of got my ass beat there. That's a little fucked up.
So I'm gonna cast Healing Word or Healing Word.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get the little fucker that I tripped.
And that's
Alright,
gonna be
first of all, for completing the encounter, everyone gets 38 experience.
Whoa. Oh crap! How do we do this again? It was
Man, click on your character and choose manage experience. And how much XP was it again, Zach?
38.
whoops. Advantage, no, 1 HP.
And just for your information, we have dropped 73,087 frames.
That's my favorite number.
I don't know, it seems to be doing okay right now. I think, based on what I was seeing, Twitch was having some issues.
Bitch.
Okay, so for my healing word,
Oh, did that show up there? Yes, it did. I kind of just broadcast your message to the whole stream, Nitherian.
it's
Whoops.
1d3.
Dead as fuck.
No,
Healing.
he can see dead as fuck from there.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're approaching Jer, he is going to scramble to his feet. What is your speed, Rex?
35 feet.
So you can move 70 at an all-out run. That would give him time to get around the corner still, because you still had to wait for the skeleton. Alright, go ahead and... So you round the corner and you're looking for him and you don't immediately see a sign of him. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Say real quick, guys. How do you add the experience?
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright,
so if
yeah,
you're-
so you see him... As you're looking around, you notice that there is a goblin's... Or was that a gnome? Gnome. It was a gnome, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was a gnome.
Yeah, you see a gnome-sized foot sticking out of a doorway.
Let's go grab that gnome-sized foot.
grab the foot, pull him out.
Okay, so you're essentially attempting a grapple on him. Make a strength athletics check.
No, Daddy, no! Fuck.
Ugh.
Alright, he is able to wiggle out of your grasp, and at this point he fears for his life, so he is brandishing a club that he managed to scrape. It's basically just a piece of wood he grabbed running by. Just Rex, roll initiative.
Nice.
Hey, Snow Song.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Hey,
that's right.
I'm having some trouble applying the experience.
Let me have a
In
look.
D&D Beyond, click on your character's name in the top left. You'll see an option for Manage Experience. Click on that, enter in the experience we get, and then click Apply Experience.
You may have to
Yeah, do
refresh
not.
the page. You were set to milestone. I've changed it to experience now.
Manage experience. Okay, there we go. He said it was 38.
Yes.
So
Alright, on a
experience.
12, you will go second. So he is going to swing the club at you, pretty much fearing for his life at this
Yep.
point.
I'm gonna dodge that shit.
Alright, so that is going to be a 14 versus your armor class.
16.
Alright, so he swings down on you, and you pretty much catch it with the the side of your arm that's got the leather armor on it and deflects it off to the side. It is your move.
I'm just gonna like smack him in the back of the head to knock him on the ground.
Your move, hotshot.
Okay. So yeah, you are making.
You're gonna donkey punch him?
You are making a non-lethal attack.
Should I just do it as an unarmed strike?
Let me have a look at your page here. Rex view. Oh, you only have the longbow. Yeah, you'll have to unarmed strike him.
I mean, I have swords, but they're not equipped.
Well, at least you do 1 damage to him.
Yeah.
So, you can draw a weapon as... You can effectively draw a weapon as a bonus action.
I don't think I need one.
Alright, with a 12 you do connect, and you do 1 damage to him, which kind of shakes him up a bit, but he keeps his footing. Alright, and he is going to disengage himself from you and break off at a run.
Let's grab him.
So, there are chase rules, and I need to pull those up.
This little maggot.
DC 10 Constitution check or game. Okay. So he is going to take the dash action, 3+ con mod, so he can do that 3 times. Alright, so he dashes once, he dashes twice, and he dashes a 3rd time. He starts to get a little bit winded as he's dashing. Let's see here.
I'm just imagining his feet, his little legs.
Alright. So, he is now 90 feet ahead of you. So you can attempt a ranged attack at him. You will have disadvantage because I believe that's out of your standard range. Or you can choose to chase him.
Can I run and then do the rope attack?
Yeah, the guy, he got a little far, didn't he?
Because that put me 70 and then 20 for the rope, so I wouldn't have disadvantage.
Let's see here. Pursuers who stop to cast spells and make attacks run the risk of losing their quarry. Use the dash action a number of times for 3+ con mod. Steps out. It does not say if you can do both. Splitting up, mapping, chase, reverse.
Well,
I'm going to say you essentially have the choice to run after him or to attack, is the way that a chase is run.
So while this is happening, I
so
get
effectively,
to heal.
After this turn, I will get back to you guys.
All right. Just want to make sure you didn't forget about me.
I forgot about you.
Let's chase him.
Monster. How could you forget me?
Oh wait, can I use dash?
I take my spell
Yes.
back.
So dash allows you to move twice your movement, and you can do that 3 times plus your Constitution modifier per round. This is
Well,
just
if I
for a
do it-
chase. This isn't for normal combat.
Yeah, if I do it twice, I catch him.
So... Alright, so yeah. You can effectively do your dash again, and then you can attempt to catch him. I'll allow another contest to see if you can grab him.
Okay.
Hey, the next game we play, can we all be gnomes?
So go ahead and do another... that is a strength athletics check.
That's what it was.
We're all gonna be gnomes. We gotta be the lollipop guild.
All I can think about is that bit in Jackass when they're all like in the bar fighting.
Well, it feels like it was a really clumsy attempt to you, but you do actually manage to grab hold of his pants. This trips up his legs, sending him falling down. And he will hit the ground
And break his neck.
and break his neck. He is dead.
Well,
So,
shit.
Rex, for knocking out Jer, you gain an additional 10 experience.
Fucking right, boys.
And then I will have you make a survival check to basically retrace your steps back to the group.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off. You got fucking lost going.
Just get lost in the way that
Yeah, it's not a complicated route. You're able to find your way back easily enough. And now we return to the group. So the ranger has taken off at a dash. You don't have any idea why. Your paladin is... His armor's starting to show some crimson signs through it. There's a bit of blood dripping off of his armor.
A little bit.
I did do my roll
I mean, your clothing is absorbing a lot of it.
for 7.
Congratulations, Paladin. You're a woman now.
What was your roll for?
That was healing word.
Healing word. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's up a bit.
yeah, it's up there. So yeah, Nithurian, you gain 7 hit points. The bard's soothing rock opera seems to reinvigorate you.
Why did it become to rock? I mean, I'm not opposed
Based on your
to it.
inspiration.
Okay. All right, that's cool.
All
I
right.
would think, I would think
the
healing
group-
would be like a love ballad.
That's why I picked a rock opera. You know,
And
based on the other stuff he's been playing.
we'll always
There's a crazy world of emails in this crazy world. All right, the battle has ended. What would the group
You
like
give
to
a
do
damn in the
next?
first place for me. It's time to have the tables turn because the interest of all the politics of the problem solved. The verdict is guilty. Man of the kill me. Step for your feet. Stop, drop, and roll. You definitely get go big, motherfucker. Super clicker. You scared me now. The devil that was always this, never was. Foundation man, piss and baby girl. Step to me, ask me. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, let's go to the one place.
We should probably go to the docks.
You
No,
are
that-
still in the dock
that-
ward.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I will say, Rex, go ahead and make me a perception check with disadvantage.
Yeah, you disadvantageous fuck.
All right, yeah, it's nothing around you during the chase seemed to stick out to you.
Not even the sticks.
All right, so you're going to continue on with the search.
Aye.
Everyone's otherwise happy with their hit points and equipment.
I'm
I'm not
alive.
necessarily happy, but I'm in a little bit of. I'm in some pain. I did just get sliced in almost half, but not much I can do right now.
I'm still dealing with some gnarly garlic breath, but that's about it.
Hmm.
All right, so you guys make your way out of the alleyway and continue on down the street. You're still not really seeing anything that's looking like this lantern. Lantern? What the fuck? The lamp place to you. Something does catch your eye after a while. An old male human hobbles up the street, his long staff bearing most of his weight. His wrinkled face tells a tale of many hard years lived in poverty. You can tell this is block text. As he passes an alleyway entrance, he looks up at you and grins, revealing his last few remaining teeth. But as he opens his mouth to speak, a pair of meaty gray arms emerge from the alleyway and yank him into darkness. What do you
So
do?
you don't buy you.
Let's go check that shit out.
Credit.
Whoa.
Actually, yeah, I didn't get a chance to say anything in the last 30 seconds, so I was actually going to lay my hands on the bard.
Okay, yep, we can say that happened.
So
Now,
that's
your
5
lay on
HP.
hands allows you to convert a set number of points at your discretion, I believe.
5 HP.
All right, Onion, you gain 5 hit points.
Thank you, my good man.
Carry on.
Brothers
Get
in
the cuddle
arms.
after.
Oh, load more. There it is. All right, so you're going to investigate. Let's see
Yeah.
here.
Let's run up there, see what the fuck's going on.
All right, you come into the alleyway and you see this human is being accosted by a female Duragar and a female Tiefling.
Onion, this is all you, buddy.
Wait, why is it all me?
You're
Oh,
looking for
wait.
love in all the wrong places.
Oh man, you put me on the spot. I'm terrible at coming up with words.
Yeah, let's snipe them. Let's snipe it.
Oh, what goes on here?
I'm gonna kind of like. So okay. So can you repaint the picture of what we're seeing again?
All right, so you see there was an elderly male kind of hobbling down the street who smiled at you, and then some hands
he
kind of
got
grabbed him and
grabbed.
dragged him into the alleyway. So what you see is he's being accosted by a female Duragar and a female Tiefling. It looks like the sort of shakedown that you just went through.
What was the Duragar again?
Duragar is a gray dwarf. They're found in the Underdark.
Okay, and you said they're ladies, right?
Yes.
All right. So, and this is around the corner.
Yep, you have entered the alleyway.
All right. So I kind of do that cool pose, and I got my let's see what guys, what instrument should I have? Should I have my harp or my violin or my bagpipe?
So what you're
No,
saying
no,
is
the
you're in
bagpipe.
front?
Fuck you.
Dude, if you're going for love, you got to go with the harp.
So I'm gonna just stand around the corner and just kind of strike a nice chord, kind of gain their
All
attention.
right, so the bard leads the way into the alleyway. What order are the rest of you following?
My audio crashed. I didn't catch any of that last bit.
I'll go next.
I'll take third. Paladin should probably take it easy. He's kind of got more or less butt fucked by the skeleton.
Well, the paladin's healed.
I'm healed up, buddy. I'm ready to go.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you want to take another shot? I mean, so quickly.
Yes.
I mean, be my guest.
I want to go. I want to go first, bro.
Well, you
Okay.
can't quite go first because the bard has already strolled in there strumming away at his harp.
Well,
So
they
you
did
can
kind
be
of
second.
push me to say, "Hey, you're up."
All right,
So I
well,
was like-
You were the one that asked if they were female.
I follow the bard closely.
All right.
All right, I'll
You
pick
can
up
be
the
side
rear.
by side. How about that?
Yeah.
Or like triangle form. You're his wingman. All right, so you stroll down into the alleyway, strumming your harp. What do you do? What do you say?
Let's see. It's like, ladies, what manner of treatment does deserve this old gentleman?
Okay.
What? Excuse me?
So the two thieves look at each other questioningly and then kind of look back to you, and then they look at each other, and they're not sure what to make of this.
Let's see. Okay, I'm thinking like,
Answer, my friend. What goes on here?
hold on, I was trying to think of something. You have to bear with me, all right? So I try to think of things. Oh, this is why I don't DM anymore.
Strap in. This could take a while.
Oh, hush.
Do you say strap in or strap on?
Sure.
Strap in your strap on.
That kind of bard got it.
That kind of like something along those lines like, surely I can entertain you more. And then I do like another like however it sounds.
So the two of them look at each other. The tiefling kind of shrugs and shakes her head in your direction, and the Duragar kind of marches over to you, dum, 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 and kind of looks up at you a little bit because Duragar is basically a dwarf, and says, "You give money?" With that beautifully feminine voice.
You give me some money.
I'm gonna pull my bow.
Really wet.
Well, hold on. In an
Put an
intimidating
arrow
fashion,
to the
I-
Duragar's head, and yell in Dwarvish for him to
Her.
her. Does she have a weapon?
I think they were like trying to rob him, weren't they?
Let's see here. Action.
So just so you get my intentions, Zach, I'm trying to like lead up to like diplomatically and trying to get them to like not do what they're doing.
Oh, their
It's kind of my
attention is definitely off of the old man at this point.
Okay.
And their attention is fully focused on you and very confused, and they're not quite sure what to make of it yet.
in an intimidating fashion, I step forward and say, "Lay down your arms. What goes on here?"
Okay, go ahead and roll an intimidation check for me.
I was gonna try and woo them, but Mr.
These
Paladin.
fucking dice, dude. What the hell?
All right, yeah, it's your words kind of seem to have a chilling effect on the Duragar, and she kind of fumbles with the pick that she was holding and backs off a few steps.
Why did you accost this man?
Are we talking about a pickaxe or like a little ice pick?
So the Duragar is going to kind of look over her shoulder and say, "Devil Dog!"
Oh,
And Devil Dog...
That's a good name for a song. I say that.
Devil
I
Dog,
see
Ballad of Cerberus.
Devil Dog. I say that. Devil Dog. Devil Dog. And what might you be called? To the Duragar.
Angel Cat.
One moment, something's going to happen first. Devil Dog is going to flourish her hands, and the doors that are to either side of you swing open and hit the brickwork with a bang. And I would like everyone to make a perception check, or if you are nuanced in Arcana, you can make an Arcana check instead.
What do I have? Do I have Arcana? Fuck. Actually, my Arcana's better. But not good enough. Well, you never know.
Let's see. So yeah, the two of you that are in front are shocked by this action. That your two cohorts behind realized that Devil Dog was casting thaumaturgy. And basically they both take off running, leaving the old man just kind of sitting on the ground, otherwise stunned himself, but none the worse for the wear.
Let them go.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
have
so-
saved old Meth Mouth.
You are left in this alleyway, and first of all, edit encounter.
Let us check this man.
So yeah, minus 10.
You're not gonna buy him dinner first?
Oh, I mean, I don't think so.
You gotta buy him dinner.
I
before
don't
you
really
fuck him.
want to buy him dinner. I just, I mean, you
All
can.
right, so for effectively overcoming the muggers, everyone gains 65 experience.
Muggers. S- 65.
And according to this, that was a deadly encounter for you. It turns out Duragar are not fun.
They kind of do like the whole like I don't know, pal shake with Netherian.
Maintain
All right,
social
so you are
distance.
left in this alleyway with the old man. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go up to him and
All right.
ask him how he's doing.
He looks up at you with kind of this same nearly toothless grin. He kind of chuckles at you, then laughs hysterically for a moment, then just kind of sighs.
Sippy, sippy.
Anything we can do to help you?
And he says, "The blue one, yes."
Blue one.
Stands up, dusts himself off, grabs his walking cane again. He looks kind of, let's here, give me a D4. He glances sort of lovingly in Bomi's direction and sort of clicks his tongue at him a few times. And then just as quickly
Shit.
goes to looking at the clouds and pointing at some of them.
Death by stew.
And then all of a sudden, his eyes come into a sharp focus, and he becomes as sober as a priest of Ilmater at sunup. "Their plans are afoot," he whispers. "Their staff are ready. Their balance sheets are totaled, and that total is grim. They mean to bring the end of all things. You must seek the magic. Only you can stop them. Only you. You're who again? Sorry?" And he wanders away bewilderedly.
All right. Well, that just happened.
That was fucking weird.
I need a beer.
Alright,
So-
so the group comes out of the alleyway. The paladin is sort of looking around for a tavern, and he spots one. But just beyond it, he spots Jolly's Lamp Emporium.
We found it!
So Jolly's Lamp Emporium is an unassuming ramshackle shop in the midst of other unassuming ramshackle shops, including the collapsed warehouse that you see next door. People in nearby shops and apartments peer warily through their shutters as you approach. Next to the warehouse, 3 members of the Waterdeep City Watch stand guard. No one else is on the street except a seemingly inebriated halfling who stumbles towards you.
All right, to the halfling, I say, state your business.
One moment, so I can change the scenery for our viewing audience. There we are.
Oh,
So
that's
the halfling's kind of stumbling around, and he kind of hiccups and sways a bit and doesn't otherwise seem to pay much mind to you. In fact, you notice he's really kind of not even... He's looking just past you, like he's not actually focused on you.
just let him walk. Don't mind him. We have guards up here, though, right?
Yes.
Should go talk to the guards.
I agree with the bard. We should talk to the guards.
All right, so you walk on past the halfling up to the guards.
We're guards. Yeah, we're guards.
So, Nitherian, I would like you to make me an insight check. Yeah.
About time.
So, as you're passing the halfling, who doesn't seem to be taking any interest in you, you get the feeling that this is not exactly how a drunk person acts. In fact, this is not how someone otherwise compromised acts. You think it is, in fact, an act.
I say again, halfling, halt.
So, he...
Itchy.
He is going to kind of stutter on past you and starts to walk a little bit faster. Again, doesn't seem to pay you any attention. Just seems to kind of want to get out of the area.
I put my hand on my sword and say, halt.
This catches the attention of the city guard, who look over in your direction, and they beckon your group forward.
All right. Well, I say, a moment, sirs, and still try to get the attention of the halfling.
Nitherian, what's the problem?
This is not how somebody who is drunk is. It should be. This is clearly an act. This halfling is up to something.
I see
One
the
of the
guards
guards
and
calls over. Oh, pay him no mind. He wanders drunkenly through here every other couple of days. Go ahead and make... everyone can make an insight check.
Oops.
Let's see here. All right, so most of you kind of decide, yeah, whatever, it's not such a big deal. Rex, you recognize the tone of voice. You're pretty sure the guard knows exactly who that is and is covering for them.
Let's go grab him. The dude walking.
The halfling.
So, just a question here. My stats are kind of proficient in intelligence and charisma.
Ouch.
Could I distract the guards? Where, say, Nitherian could go deal with the seemingly drunken critter?
Sure, go ahead. In this case, that would be either a deception or a performance check, your choice.
Let's see. Well, I got advanced. I have a +5 in deception, so let's do deception.
All right, yeah, you go over to the guards, start kind of glad handing them, mentioning Acquisitions Incorporated, and they definitely seem to be otherwise absorbed into your attention. What would the rest of you like to do?
All right, so now that he's got the attention of the guard, I approach the halfling once again, begin to draw my sword, and I say, "One last chance, halfling. Stop."
All right, so by the time you do this, the halfling has just turned an alleyway, and you're basically coming up on him. And you come up to find a short sword pointed right at your neck, and the halfling says, "What the hell do you think you're doing trying to blow my cover?"
Neat. I mean you no harm, sir, but why the act?
Why do you think I'm trying to look for people who are trying to take an interest in this investigation?
Then lower your arms, sir. I am the person you seek. Me and my group, we are also very interested in this investigation.
If that is true, then go and present yourself to the guard as Acquisitions Incorporated instructed you to, and I will continue my investigation.
And what does your investigation entail, sir?
If you want to find that out, you're going to have to get in better with the Grey Hands. No one told me anything about you, therefore they have not contracted you. I don't have any part in what the local city guards decide to hire out work to. With that, he'll sheath his sword and basically stalk away, rather dejected that his cover was in fact blown.
Well, I shake it off and decide to carry on with the mission and return to the guards.
Alright. So everyone groups up together, and at this point the guards are getting a little bit weary of the small talk that Bomi is making. The captain eventually sighs and says, "Took you long enough," she says. "So let's get this done so we can get on with our lives." She pulls out a scroll from her leather pack and squints at it, barely legible writing. "So, which one of you is Osgood the Ugly? I need you to sign before you go in. Nothing but paperwork and signatures since the new masked lords got seated on the council, but what can you do?"
Well, none of us are as good the ugly.
Yeah, I'm not as good the ugly.
Alright, go ahead and make me a deception check.
Fair enough.
Alright, Osgood, good to meet you. Let me see, you have the rest of your members with you. There's, Great Mull McTickleton, Lord Pompey Fugglestruck, and Mad Hattie Flagon. Can't pronounce my names.
Present.
Yeah, it's them. Let's get going.
Alright, so she will present to you the no less than 17 different lines that require the signature of Osgood the Ugly. And as near as you can tell, they either totally believe you are this group or totally don't care as long as someone gets the work done. So they will point out, alright, the fissure's right before you, we've got a rope going down. In order for the contract to be fulfilled, you do realize that it has to be rendered completely safe for the surveyors. There can't be any monsters left over. Now, if there will be nothing else, I'd like to fuck off and get a pint.
Sounds like my kind of job.
So do you want to ask any questions before the guard take off?
I do. Let me think.
Tell me, guards, what have you encountered?
I wasn't personally down there. We sent in 2 other members, Sergeant Ava Teshi and Constable Yandir Boot. They haven't been seen from since. Teshi is a tall, strapping female who has seen her share of scuffles and doesn't back down from a fight. If something took her out, by golly, it must be pretty powerful. Boot, on the other hand, is a runty little male human and quite the coward, but I'll tell you, anything that caught him must be pretty fast.
I clench my fists and say, "Excellent."
Good. I'm going to get a pint. And then one of the other guards will look over to the captain. Well, wasn't we ordered to stay here until the excavation complete? And the captain goes, no. Looks back to your group and says, by God, make it quick. Oh, I almost
Well, do so
forgot.
have a drink
The robot's
on me.
waiting for you at the bottom of the hole.
The robot?
Yeah, the one that you asked for when you took the job.
Ah, yes,
Some
yes, I
sort
remember
of-
now.
Some sort of Warforged or something or other. They're pretty damn rare around here. I don't know how the hell Acquisitions Incorporated got a hold of one.
Well, you know, it's a big organization.
Friends in high places.
I toss a coin to the captain and have him have a drink on me and say, "We'll handle it."
Much
Come on, down the
obliged.
hole.
Aren't you a classy motherfucker?
All right. The time is now 11:39 p.m. Would we like to continue this tonight or save the excavation for next time?
I think I'm gonna have to call off for the night. Kid wakes up
In that
damn early.
case, I'll say save.
All right. We will stick a pin in it for here, and we will continue on Thursday at 9 p.m., barring any more mishaps with the equipment here. I would very much like to thank my players, D-Pad Paladin, Tornado Rex, Angry Onion, and Bomi for joining me. And we look forward to next week when we continue probing the depths of adventure.
Probe.
I
Blow me.
was supposed to have my fingers like arched like this, but yes. Thank you so much for viewing, and we look
Yes.
forward to your company next time. Bye.
Later!
I'm cutting it before we get